Okay, so we're doing another one of these deep dives, and today it's Shiba Inu.
That's right.
You sent me over some really interesting stuff on S-End.
I did, yeah.
And 80% surge. That's pretty remarkable.
That's huge. Yeah, it's caught everybody's eye.
It has, for sure. I mean, myself included. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
But, it does beg the question, is this just another one of these, meme coin pumps?
Yeah. Is this a pump and dump? Are we going to get left holding the bags, or is there really something here?
Right, yeah. Is there something more fundamental going on?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I mean, that's what we're going to try to figure out today.
That's right.
So I was looking at the analysis you sent. Yeah. And, it seems like SHIB could potentially increase by 75%.
It's really possible if it can hold its current level.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
It is.
So what's driving that? What makes them?
Well, when SHIB hit its all-time high.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
The price action that we're seeing right now, it's kind of like that.
Okay.
But the thing is, this time it's different because SHIB has a really strong base of support.
Oh, okay.
Around 0.000023. So what that's saying is there were a lot of buyers that came in at that last dip.
Got it.
So that means that there's a really solid foundation.
Interesting.
For it to go up further,
So they're not giving up on it so easily this time.
Exactly. Yeah.
They're like, we still believe in this.
Right.
Okay, so if it holds at this level, then what's next?
Well, the next big challenge is going to be that resistance level up at 0.00000066.
Okay. Why is that one so important?
Well, that's where it kind of stalled out last summer.
Oh, right.
Before everything cooled off.
Yeah.
So if we can break through that, that would be a big signal.
So you're saying it would be like a shift in sentiment?
Totally.
Like people are starting to,
Yeah, they're starting to believe in it.
Believe in it, not just as
not as a quick flip.
Quick buck, but they're like, okay.
Long term.
Maybe this is here to stay.
Exactly.
All right, so if it breaks through 0.00000026.
Yeah.
Then what?
Well, then we could see it go up to 0.00000028.
Wow.
And maybe even higher. It could put us back on track to challenge that previous all-time high.
That's pretty exciting stuff.
It is, yeah, but
let's be real for a second.
Right.
What happens if it doesn't break through that resistance?
If it doesn't break through, that's where things could get a little bit messy.
Okay.
You're probably going to see a lot of selling happening around that 0.00000066.
Okay.
People are going to want to take their profits.
Take their profits, right.
So if there's not enough buying pressure to overcome all that selling, then it could retrace its steps.
And go back down.
Yeah, back down to that 0.00000023 support level.
And if that support breaks, then what?
That's when things could get a little bit hairy.
Okay, so I know you're not giving financial advice.
Of course not.
But I'm curious from purely an analytical standpoint, what would you be watching for in that scenario?
Okay, well, if 0.00000023 doesn't hold, the next major support level is all the way down at 0.00000019.
Oh, wow.
Which is a big drop.
Yeah, that's a big drop.
And, that could trigger some panic selling.
Makes sense.
Especially in the short term.
So it's kind of like this, tug of war between the believers and the,
And the quick profit folks.
The quick profit folks. Exactly.
Exactly.
And it all comes down to those key levels.
That's right.
0.00000023 is like the line in the sand.
That's right.
0.00000026 is like, okay, if we get through this, then...
And we could be off to the races.
We're off to the races, and then 0.00000199, that's like the...
Yeah, that's the danger zone.
Danger zone, okay.
Yeah.
So we've been talking a lot about price, but, you sent me some stuff about the Shiba Inu ecosystem.
Yeah.
And I'm curious, what's going on there?
People forget that SE is more than just a meme coin. Yeah, they've got this whole ecosystem that they're building. They have a decentralized exchange called ShibaSwap.
Okay.
And they're working on this metaverse project, too.
Wow.
I mean, who knows if it'll be successful, but it's something to watch.
It is, for sure, especially if you're thinking long-term.
Exactly.
So big question for you today, given everything we've talked about.
Okay.
How do you think the broader crypto market is going to influence Shiba's journey, in the coming weeks? Is it going to lift it higher, or is it going to drag it down?
That's the question.
And beyond that, what developments within the SHIB ecosystem do you think are going to determine its ultimate,
It's success.
Success or failure,
Yeah.
So that's what we want to know.
Let us know what you think.
Let us know what you think about all this stuff.
Yeah, leave a comment.
Leave a comment.
Let's discuss it.
We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
See you.
See you next time.
Bye.